Hello everybody, it's Cassie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel for another video. Today we're celebrating the Trinity Stamps Autumn new release with a hop, and I'm so excited about that. We'll talk about it a little bit more later on, but let's talk about what we're using. I'm using the brand new Simple Daisy Bunch stencil, and I'm also going to pair that up with our Shimmer Scripts Thank You. It's fabulous. It's a hot foil. And then I'm going to be using one of my favorites, the Modern Embossed A7 die. This is fabulous because it gives each of your die cut pieces a little bit of an emborder. Makes it look, you know, snazzy. It's that next step up, that thing that says, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Makes it look classy. Check that out. I love those edges. Okay, this is going to be a fairly simple card. I love doing those from time to time. Of course, I love my intricate ones too. But we're going to take our stencil, which is only 2 pieces, and we're going to line up the greenery first. I just thought that this one would be a little bit easier, and I'm kind of gearing that more towards the top of our A7. I used the biggest die when I die cut this out, so that is 5x7. That's going to take up the full front of our A7 card. I'm going to put this in my makeshift splatter box, and I'm going to use some distress spray stain. This one's Lucky Clover, and I've spritzed that all over there. We're going to carefully peel everything back. You'll notice I used some masking tape to or some post-it tape to mask off so that I didn't get splotches where I didn't want it. We're going to heat set that because I need that to be dry before I can move on to anything else, and those distress spray stains will stay wet for a little bit. I'm going to take my stencil. We're going to put that right back on top using our Tonic platform to hold everything in place. A blender buddy and some crushed olive, and I'm going to blend that over the top just a little bit to add a little bit of variation in that color, and I really like how that turned out. So we'll clean up our stencils as we go along. I have found the easiest way to clean these stencils is just to take them right to the water. That's just me. Take them right to the water, let them dry, use a paper towel, microfiber cloth, whatever you need. But now we're going to line up the other stencil, and you'll notice that this other stencil has 2 parts to it. So the one is the flowers, which is easy to line up because there are embossed lines on the stencil that you can see through. And then I'm going to bring in some mustard seed. We'll spritz that all over, and then I'll peel this away. I just love the texture that the spray stains gave. That's why I didn't do just blending. I mean, I love the look of blending as well, but I really wanted some extra texture on there, and I think that looks so good. So we're going to set that off to the side to dry before we do the last part of that stencil. And while we're doing that, I am letting my Glimmer hot foil system heat up. We're going to do, yes, some Glimmer hot foiling with that Shimmer Scripts Thank You. So I'm pulling out some pewter. This is the Glimmer hot foil. Now, if you're new to foiling, there are 2 different types of foil, one for a hot foil system like this and one for a laminating system. And we're going to be using the hot foil system that, basically puts the impression onto the paper using this foil and a die. So I'm going to take my quick trimmer. I'm going to trim down my pewter foil to be about 4 inches or 3.5 inches, I guess. And then we'll put that away. But I love that quick trimmer because it makes sure everything is nice and straight. I am OCD about that. Then I'm going to bring in some white cardstock. I'm going to make my sandwich. I've got my white cardstock. We're going to put our foil on top of it, pretty side up. And then we're going to take our die or our hot foil plate and stick that foil plate side down. Our system has been heating up. I flipped that whole thing over and set that down on top of the hot foil system so that it can heat up. You press your buttons, follow those directions. If you are new to foiling, I have a whole playlist. You can go check that out. Run that through my Platinum 6, and then I'll peel everything away. Careful, don't burn yourself. And then I'll stick that down onto that silicone mat to kind of cool down while I get ready to move on. But check that out. Is that not super cool? And then we're done with our foiling system, so we're going to set that off to the side so it can cool down. I'm going to bring in that matching die so that I can die cut out the thank you. Run that through our die cutting machine, and look at how cool that looks. All right, we are ready to move on to that third part, which is on the second stencil, and that's just the centers of these 2 flowers. So I'm going to line those up. I'm going to use some mint tape to mask around the area because I want to be sure I don't get ink in those areas. And then I'll just bring in my blender ready and the Weeping Willow Simon Hurley Create ink. And I'll just ink up those centers. And then we're going to peel that back, and these flowers are all stenciled up. They're nice and simple. They're really pretty. Make easy cards, easy flat cards, which is great. Sometimes that's what you need. But I decided we're going to bring in some brushed corduroy Distress Spray Stain, and I'm just going to splatter that on that background because I love splatter. If you watch me at all, you know I do love the splatter. Okay, and then we're going to get ready to start assembling everything. Like I said, this is a part of a hop, so I'm going to have all the information linked down below. There's a prize. So you're going to want to go check that out. Hit that down arrow down below to open up the description box. You'll know where to hop to next. You're just going to want to go check it all out. All right, to adhere down our thank you, I am going to be using some adhesive foam strips. Now, these are easy to manipulate if you take off the backing on them because they're double-sided. So just take that backing off and then you can cover that entire back, moving those babies all over the place. And then because we already took off the release paper, we can just set that down on top. And we could stop there. It looks pretty good, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna add on some champagne sparkle spots. I love these sparkle spots. They come in lots of various different colors. Mostly like the silvers and the golds and black. But these are great because they're completely flat and they're glittery and they just add so much bling. I love it. And that makes them an easy mailer. So we're going to use our pickup stick and some Crafty Gluefriend to attach everything down. And once all of that is down, that is going to finish off our card for today. So like I said, be sure to hit that description box, head on down below so that you can check out the rest of the hop. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And as always, I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye, everybody.